Hey, 7th graders, we are moving on to our next lesson. So last lesson, number 7, we looked at addition and subtraction of rational numbers. Now we're looking at applying the properties of operations, so addition, subtraction, and so on, to add and subtract rational numbers. So we have negative 2 2/5 plus 3 1/4 minus 3/5. So how do we find the answer to that? Well, with addition and subtraction, you're going to just work left to right. So we take negative 2 2/5 negative 2 2/5 plus 3 1/4. But we're actually going to want to find that common denominator first. So we're actually going to have negative 2 8/20 plus 3 5/20 minus 12/20. And then you can see the next spot, we make them improper fractions, meaning that the number on top is more than the number on the bottom. So I have negative 48/20 plus 65/20 minus 12/20. So if we do the first part, negative 48 plus 65 gives us 17/20. And then we need to subtract 12/20. So 17 minus 12 is 5. 5 over 20 is equal to 1 1/4. Okay? The big step is going to be making sure you can subtract by finding a common denominator. The next part is rewriting each as a sum. So we have a combination here, negative 9 5/8. So it's asking us to write it as negative 9 plus negative 5/8. Okay, remember a sum means that there has to be that addition symbol, plus sign. The next one we'd write as 8 plus 11/12. So it's exactly the same thing, but we're breaking it into a sum. Okay, so now in word problem form. So Mr. Mitchell lost 10 pounds over the summer by jogging each week. By winter, he had gained 5 1/8 pounds. Represent this situation with an expression. What is the overall change in Mr. Mitchell's weight? So expression doesn't have an equal sign, but then we do have to find what the answer is. We take 10 plus 5, 8 1/8. That would be our expression. Now to figure it out, he lost the pounds, so it's negative 10, right? So negative 10 plus 5 plus 1/8, which is equal to negative 5 plus 1/8, which is equal to negative 4 7/8. So the overall change, he lost 4 7/8 pounds. Okay? So that's it for your lesson today. Kind of brief, but it's a pretty easy one. So I want you to complete the Edmodo questions for lessons 8 and 9. Make sure you read each question carefully. Make sure you read all the answers carefully. Tomorrow we'll review lessons 7 to 9 and have an opportunity to redo any assignments if you would like to. But otherwise, it's your only assignment for today. Let me know if you have any questions.